Howdy, Ed Parrott here. If you're planning on buying a new construction home, one of the things you may want to consider during the building process is some upgrades. And the builders have all kinds of different packages. You can get a different flooring, and I'd stay away from carpet if it was me, but that's just me, and that's not the subject of this video anyway, so forget I said that. But you can upgrade all kinds of things, as I say. But what I want to take a look at today is the kitchen countertops. Depending on the builder, the countertop is probably either going to be something like Corian or maybe even a simple laminate countertop, which I really don't recommend. But what I want to take a look at today are quartz and granite. So those are both stone countertops, and they each have their advantages and disadvantages. So first of all, let's see, what are we talking about? So quartz is an engineered stone, and it's made with natural quartz plus resins. And one of the advantages is that it offers a consistent pattern and veining that would mimic marble. And it's great for a sleek, uniform look. And the other thing about it is you can get a solid tone in it if you want, but I think most people would select some veining. But another choice would be granite. Now that's a 100% natural stone, and each slab is unique. So there you're going to have more natural variation. There will be veining and speckles, and this will be ideal if you want a one-of-a-kind look. So let's look at durability and maintenance. And each has its own unique properties. With the quartz, you have a non-porous surface, so it resists stains, bacteria, and moisture. You don't have to seal the quartz, so it's less maintenance, and it's easy to clean with mild soap and water. The granite, on the other hand, is a porous surface, so you have to seal it, and usually this is done every 1 to 3 years. Now, the advantage to granite is that it resists heat and scratches, but spills, for example, wine, coffee, or cooking oil, what have you, can stain it if the seal is not good. So if you let the period between sealing go too long, you could pick up some stains, and that would not be good. Now, in terms of heat and scratch resistance, the quartz is going to resist scratches, but it's not as heat resistant. So if you set a hot pan on it and leave it there for a long time, then it can damage the resin. So be sure, if you have quartz countertops, to use either a trivet or a pad of some sort to keep the heat off of the countertop. On the other hand, the granite is more heat resistant, and generally it's tougher against hot pans and direct heat, so that's a big advantage there. The cost is not too dissimilar. Quartz is a little bit more expensive. Typically, depending on what you get, quartz is going to run between $60 and $150 per square foot after installation. And so that is kind of the mid to high range for a countertop. And it depends, of course, on the brand you get. There's several out there: Silverstone, Cambria, what have you. And there's probably a couple more I'm not even thinking about. Granite, on the other hand, has a range of between $50 and $120 per square foot. And so it's a little bit less expensive, but still not exactly what I would call cheap. But it's good. It'll last a long time as long as you keep it sealed. If you get something exotic, that's going to be more toward the higher end, so more veining or whatever. You can get entry-level granite that could be cheaper than quartz. So just have to compare the builder's packages and see what they've got. So from a longevity and value standpoint, they're both good. They both give a strong resale appeal. Quartz is generally favored by folks that like a more modern look and low maintenance, whereas granite is favored by buyers that like a natural, unique surface and traditional luxury. So from that standpoint, if you're buying a new construction home, we're going to figure you're going to be there from 5 to 10 years. So you should get what appeals to you and worry about resale in 5 to 10 years. Now, in terms of environmental impact, we're looking at quartz. It's engineered and often contains recycled materials. So that is the recycled quartz stone. And in the manufacturing process, it uses resins. And so it's, quote, less natural, but it'll be consistent. Granite, on the other hand, is completely natural, but it does require quarrying and also long-distance transportation, sometimes from overseas. So the best choice for you is going to depend on your individual requirements. If you're wanting low maintenance and a consistent modern look, then quartz would be the best choice. But if you're wanting the natural, unique beauty of the granite and also the higher heat resistance, then that would be the way to go. So I hope this little discussion has been of some benefit for you. And if you happen to have any questions whatsoever on real estate, particularly real estate as it involves East Tennessee, just drop me a line or give me a call or a text, and I'll be happy to talk with you. And if you're ready to make the move to East Tennessee out of one of them high tax states, see this video right up here, then give me a call on that as well. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.